Hello and welcome to the Croatia versus England UEFA Nations League preview and prediction. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you'll enjoy the video. This is going to be the second game for England in the Nations League. Something that is a lot more exciting and interesting than the standard friendly, but still something that is fairly unnecessary and boring. However, I am way more interested in this than I was ever interested in any international friendlies. But things aren't going too well for England so far after suffering a 2-1 loss to Spain. Things don't get any easier when they go away to Croatia, and unfortunately they won't be backed by any fans, as no spectators will be at the game. It is behind closed doors due to an incident in 2015 against Italy. I'm not really sure what happened there, but obviously it couldn't have been very nice. So the last 5 games for both clubs. So since that World Cup final, where Croatia lost 4-2, they haven't won any of their games since, drawing 1-1 with Portugal in a friendly, and then losing 6-0 in the Nations League to Spain. This should give England a little bit of optimism. So last time these two met, they won 2-1 Croatia, obviously in the semi-finals of the World Cup, and then since then a 2-0 defeat to Belgium for England, a 2-1 defeat against Spain, where a late Danny Welbeck goal was ruled out, and then a 1-0 victory over Switzerland. Some really interesting call-ups for Gareth Southgate this time. Recent call-ups include the likes of James Maddison, who has been very impressive at Leicester, joining from Norwich; Mason Mount, who is currently on loan at Derby; Nathaniel Chalobah, who is at Watford; and the big one is Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund. He is just 18 years old and is the first player to be called up that was born in 2000 or later. So really young baby in Sancho. There was also a return for Ross Barkley, which is going to be really nice to see him. He's done really well, and I think he deserves to be in that squad. So I'm really pleased for Barkley. Lewis Dunk has also made his way in. He's just 26. He seems like he's been around for a lifetime over at Brighton, but he's done really well. He's been defensively solid and deserves a call-up. Also, Ben Chilwell, who made his debut last month for England against Switzerland at the King Power Stadium. He will also be involved as well. Bettinelli and Alex McCarthy are both called up for the goalkeeping roles. Both were called up last time, but are still yet to make a cap. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think we can certainly cause them a few problems. We need to stay defensively solid. Looking at the Croatia team, there are so many of the key players still signed up for this one. Vida, Lovren at the back, they were really key. Luka Modric, Rakitic, Kovacic, even Perisic and Rebic all had a really big say in the World Cup. However, they will be without Mario Mandzukic, who has retired from international football after the World Cup, who scored the winning goal against England. He will no longer be available. So in that forward line, don't be surprised to see Kramaric, who is currently playing his football at Hoffenheim, up front. There is also a few familiar faces that have been called up for this game. Barisic, who plays for Rangers, who's already made 4 caps, he's been called up. He's currently playing his football in Scotland. And also Brozovic, who plays for Inter Milan, who was very good against Tottenham in their 2-1 win in the Champions League. So a lot of really good players, as you would expect. This is going to be tough, but if England don't want to get relegated, they have to get something here, even if it's just a draw. A draw I would be so pleased with, and I think that would give us a really good chance of staying in League A, because we have the toughest group. I feel Croatia and Spain, two really good sides. Spain obviously won the World Cup in 2010, also won the Euros in 2012, and still have an amazing side. You don't beat Croatia 6-0 unless you have a brilliant team. Croatia got to the final of the World Cup, so it's really tough. So I feel a good draw here would be absolutely fantastic. I would like to see the same sort of system. I think that's what we'll go with. I think we'll go with Jordan Pickford in goal, a back three of Maguire, Stones and Joe Gomez. Wing backs, I think he'll go with Kieran Trippier and maybe Ben Chilwell. I think it'll be Ben Chilwell now that, or Danny Rose, actually, Danny Rose. So Luke Shaw picked up an injury and he has been ruled out and he has been replaced by Ben Chilwell. So I think Danny Rose is the person that will get that. In midfield, this is sort of a open wound a little bit. I don't know who's gonna start. We have Henderson, Dyer, Barkley, Winks, Chalobah, Maddison and Mount. So a lot of inexperienced players. Obviously, Barkley hasn't played for England for over 2 years. If I had to guess, I would go with Henderson, Ross Barkley, and Harry Winks as the three. Harry Winks recently come back from a very, very long-term injury over at Spurs. Up front, there'll be two, won't there? I would not be surprised to see Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford. However, I'd hope to see Jadon Sancho be given a go, even if it's just a sub appearance. It'd be great to see him, somebody so young, doing so well over in Germany. So that is my team. My prediction for this game, I think it'll be tight, but I'm going to go 2-1 to Croatia. I think they've just got too much for us, and I think we will be beaten. And I think that will mean we'll probably be playing in League B next time around, which would be very, very disheartening after an amazing World Cup. But hopefully we can get something. I'd definitely take a draw. Anything more than a defeat is really, really good for us, having to go back and play Croatia in November. And that could be a key game. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the football. There may be a live stream reaction for it. I'm not sure. Should have live streaming back on the channel on Friday, which is absolutely insane after the whole copyright strike thing. But that would be really, really good. I'm really looking forward to that. But thanks so much for everyone who watched. Subscribe if you are new. Like the video if you enjoyed it. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.